I think going to private school with a smaller group of people engenders lifelong friendships and done business with for my entire life. And all those people succeeded in what they did. I mean, and I think this was the reason. I think this was the basis for it, the foundation.
We had 8 boys and 7 girls, or vice versa. Very small class, but it was a lot of pride, and it's amazing how many of us have stayed in this area to this day.
We had the best hot lunches. There's nowhere in America they had hot lunches like us in the basement of the cat. The big thing was for the apple crisp dessert. And they put it up and you'd go up and get that apple crisp so you could have 2 of them.
The best thing is the friends that I've grown up with and still hang out with this day is probably the best thing about being here.
And 4 of us went to St. Francis Borgia. The church was a great part of our life. Cool that we're still active, practicing Catholics, and still love the faith and love the church and work for its good.
Sister Mary Robert would play wiffle ball in the playground, and she would hit the wiffle ball or the base. She would run around the bases. She would play bases. You'd see a sister or nun with her full habit on running around the bases. And they always took a genuine interest, and they taught you how to take notes. But when I was in the 1st grade, if you would use your left and you take a little, and she just tapped you, just tapped on the neck. You can't use your left and you got it right with your right hand. She would do that to me, and I would go home at night and cry.
My favorite memory was, I was either in the 1st or 2nd grade, and I came home to my mother and I said, why do the faces of the nuns have all this around it? Is she human? It was kind of funny. My mother said, she's a human being. And the nuns were fantastic. I mean, they were just good people.
They taught us to think. They taught us about faith, faith in God, faith in each other, that people weren't perfect, but we were all children of God, and that we should love each other and love God.
Phil Oliverio and I were usually always in trouble, so on several occasions Sister Patricia would have to bring us down to church and call Father Carroll for us to go to confessions because we were so ornery. So
he never had a bad word to say to anybody. He also helped non-Catholics. Everybody was equal to Father Carroll. He was the greatest man alive.
I've based my whole life on a lot of things that he taught me. I tried to treat my people like Father Carroll told me to treat treat people.
I mean, I have a hard time passing up somebody with a handout on the street, just because I know they're probably scamming me, but what harm can it do? You know, how am I ever going to be worse off or feel bad for having done something too good? And that's what Father Carroll taught you. You're never going to regret being too good to somebody.
Father Carroll set the bar as far as priests, and I hate to say this, but it's true. I haven't found a priest that has even come close to his commitment to the faith and to the people of this community.
He was such a down-to-earth and loving person. He would come to church and he was always late because he would leave a mass and the people wouldn't let him leave. You just saw how he treated people, how he loved people. Everybody wanted to talk to him. He wanted to be around Father Carroll.
The days of growing up and being young and kind of that feeling of free and optimistic and not really knowing, I miss those days. I was a patrol boy too back in the day, and I miss being a patrol boy. It was fun.
All Saints Catholic Church, 1st through 6th grade. It molded my life to be a better person, to be somebody that can contribute to society, and that was built here. Like Father was talking today, the foundation was built here at this school.